Welcome back to USA Coins 1, the ultimate destination for coin collectors, treasure hunters, and history lovers just like you. If you've ever looked through your pocket change and wondered if a single penny could change your life, today's video is for you. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in American coinage, the 1982 Lincoln cent, a small coin with a big story and even bigger potential value. That's right, some of these pennies are worth not just a few cents, not just a few dollars, but hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on the variety and condition. So grab your magnifying glass, get your coin jar ready, and stay with me until the very end, because we're uncovering the secrets behind the 1982 penny, why collectors are going crazy for it, and how you might have a fortune sitting in your home right now. Let's get started. To understand the value of the 1982 Lincoln cent, you first need to understand the huge transformation that happened that year. Before 1982, Lincoln pennies were made from 95% copper and 5% zinc. But in 1982, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint made a game-changing decision. They switched the composition of the penny to 97.5% zinc with just 2.5% copper plating. This change was meant to save money, but it accidentally created a collector's dream, a year with two different compositions being minted at the same time. Not only that, but the U.S. Mint produced 7 different varieties of the 1982 penny, and one incredibly rare, valuable error coin that's been selling for up to $18,000. The 7 varieties of the 1982 penny. Let's break it down. In 1982, the Lincoln penny came in 7 major varieties, and collectors are eager to find them all. 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc, 1982 D large date copper, 1982 D large date zinc, 1982 D small date zinc. Now here's where it gets interesting. Only 6 of these were officially intended. That 7th variety, the 1982 D small date copper, wasn't supposed to exist, and that's exactly why it's worth a fortune. The Holy Grail, 1982 D small date copper PNNY. In 2016, a collector found a 1982 D small date copper penny, and after testing, it was confirmed to be genuine. This coin should never have been minted, but somehow, a few made it into circulation. That specific coin sold for over $18,000. Since then, collectors across the country have been scouring their penny jars, metal detecting, searching through rolls, and examining every 1982 D penny they can find, hoping to discover another rare piece of American coinage history. Now imagine, you could be the next lucky person to find one of these extremely rare error coins, just lying in your drawer or pocket. Change. How to identify your 1982 PNNY? So, how do you know if you have one of these valuable pennies? Here's what you need to do: look at the date, make sure your penny is from 1982. Check the mint mark, does it have a D for Denver, or no mint mark for Philadelphia? Determine the size of the date. The large date and small date varieties have very distinct appearances. You can compare them side by side or look up a detailed image guide. Test the metal composition. The copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, while the zinc pennies weigh around 2.5 grams. You can use a precise digital scale to tell the difference. If you find a 1982 D small date that weighs 3.11 grams, stop everything. That could be the jackpot coin. Current market value. What are these pennies selling for? Here's the real money talk. As of right now, depending on the type and condition, the 1982 Lincoln cent can range in value from $500 to $1,000 plus for certified MS-67 or higher. And as we mentioned before, the ultra-rare 1982 D small date copper penny has sold for as much as $18,000. Recently, in online auctions, collectors have paid $348, $585, and even more for pristine or rare varieties. That's right, a single penny that cost 1 cent in 1982 could now be worth hundreds of dollars or more. Tips for selling your 1982 PNNES. Now, let's say you find a valuable 1982 penny. What should you do? Do not clean it. Cleaning coins destroys value. Weigh it and identify it carefully. Use a reliable digital scale. Take it to a coin dealer or grading service. Consider getting it authenticated by PCGS or NGC, listed on platforms like eBay or heritage auctions. Take clear, high-resolution photos. Be patient. Rare coins attract serious buyers. The right collector will pay a premium. Why coin collecting is still thriving in 2025. The story of the 1982 penny isn't just about money. It's about history. It's about mystery. It's about the thrill of the hunt. Coin collecting in 2025 is more popular than ever. New collectors are joining the hobby every day. And coins like the 1982 penny are at the center of it all, affordable, accessible, but still capable of delivering life-changing value. You don't need to be a millionaire to collect coins. You just need curiosity, patience, and knowledge, and that's what we're here to share with you on USA Coins 1.outro. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1982 Lincoln cent. A coin born out of economic necessity, turned into a collector's legend. Now it's your turn. Go check your change, open that old coin jar, visit your grandparents, or go through that roll of pennies from the bank. Who knows, your next great treasure might be hiding in plain sight. If you found this video helpful, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. We're bringing you the latest coin values, market updates, and hidden gems from the world of coin collecting, every single week. Drop a comment below if you found a 1982 penny recently or if you're planning to go on a penny hunt today. We want to hear your stories. Until next time, keep collecting, stay curious, and as always, welcome back to USA Coins 1, the ultimate destination for all coin lovers, collectors, and treasure hunters. Today's video is going to blow your mind because we are diving deep into one of the most common, yet shockingly valuable coins from American history, the 1979 Lincoln cent, also known as the 1979 penny. Yes, that little copper coin you might have lying around in your change jar could be worth a staggering $585,349. That's right, almost $600,000 for a single penny. Make sure to stick around till the end of the video, because we're going to break down why some of these pennies are worth more than gold, what rare varieties to look out for, and how you can identify one of these hidden treasures in your own pocket change. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the secrets of the 1979 Lincoln cent. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, commemorating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original reverse side of the coin featured two wheat ears, which collectors affectionately call the wheat penny. In 1959, to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse was changed to depict the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, and that's the reverse design you'll find on the 1979 penny. The 1979 Lincoln cent was minted at 3 different locations, Philadelphia, and each of these mints produced coins with unique characteristics. But what really makes some of them super rare and highly valuable are the errors and special varieties that slip through quality control. Now you might be thinking, come on, it's just a penny. What could possibly make it worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? Well, here's the truth. Not all 1979 pennies are worth that much, but a select few are highly sought after by collectors due to mint errors, die varieties, condition, and rarity. Some 1979 pennies have a doubled image on the obverse side, especially on the date, the word Liberty, and In God We Trust. This is known as a double die obverse, and it's one of the most valuable errors out there. Center strike, a penny that's been struck off center, where part of the design is missing or misaligned, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on how extreme the error is. Some 1979 D or 1979 S coins may show signs of a repunched mint mark, where the D or S has been punched more than once at a slightly different angle. Proof coins from San Francisco. If you have a 1979 penny with a shiny, mirror-like surface and an S mint mark, it could be a proof coin made for collectors. But there's more. Some of these have rare varieties like the Type 2 Clear S, which are worth a premium. Now for the exciting part, how much are these 1979 Lincoln cents actually worth? Worth around 1 to 5 cents. A 1979 Lincoln penny with a dramatic double die obverse, near perfect grading, and pristine red color was sold at auction for an astonishing $585, $349, that's right, over $500,000 for a single cent. This is why coin collectors, dealers, and even everyday people are hunting down these tiny treasures. A penny that costs you nothing might turn into your ticket to a fortune. Sort through your change jar or coin collection and pull out any 1979 pennies. Use a magnifying glass or a 10x jeweler's loupe to inspect details, especially the date, mint mark, and inscriptions. Look for doubled letters or numbers, signs of a repunched mint mark, or any off-center design. If the coin has a mirror-like finish and an S mint mark, it could be a proof coin. Compare it to known Type 1 and Type 2 varieties. Consider submitting your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade could skyrocket its value. It was produced during a transitional period in U.S. minting history. It's one of the first modern coins where high-quality errors became hot collector items. The Lincoln Memorial design, now retired, gives these coins historical significance. It's affordable to start collecting, but rare enough that hitting the jackpot is possible. That perfect balance between availability and rarity makes the 1979 penny one of the most fascinating coins in modern U.S. coinage. So there you have it, the incredible story behind the 1979 Lincoln cent, a coin that might look ordinary but could be worth a small fortune. Whether you're just getting started in coin collecting or you're a seasoned pro, make sure you take a second look at your 1979 pennies, because one of them might just change your life. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to USA Coins 1. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video about rare and valuable coins you might already own. Drop a comment below if you found a rare 1979 penny or have a coin you'd like us to feature in the next episode. Who knows? Your coin could be worth thousands, or even more. Thanks for watching USA Coins 1, where every penny counts, especially the ones worth $585,349. Welcome back to USA Coins 1. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and mysterious coins ever minted in U.S. history, the legendary 1982 Lincoln cent. Yes, you heard that right. That little coppery coin sitting in your change jar could be worth hundreds, thousands, or in some cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars. One recently fetched over $585,347 on the collector's market. So don't blink. This might just be the most important coin in your collection. Let's go back to the year 1982. America was going through inflation, and the price of copper was rising rapidly. In fact, it got to the point where the U.S. Mint was spending more money to produce a penny than the coin was actually worth. So, what did they do? They made a historic decision, changed the composition of the penny. Before 1982, Lincoln cents were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Each copper penny actually contained about 2 cents worth of metal. That simply wasn't sustainable. So in 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a new composition, 97.5% zinc, with only a thin copper plating, just 2.5% copper. But here's where it gets really interesting. The transition happened midway through the, yes, you heard correctly. There are 7 different varieties of the 1982 Lincoln cent, and identifying which one you have is the key to unlocking its true value. Let's break them down. 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc, 1982 D large date copper, 1982 D large date zinc, 1982 D small date zinc. And then there's the 8th variety. A mysterious, rare, and highly valuable coin that shocked the numismatic world, the 1982 D small date copper. This variety was not supposed to exist. Officially, the Denver Mint never struck small date copper cents. But a few were discovered, and these are the real treasures. In 2016, a coin collector found something extraordinary, a 1982 D small date that tested positive as being made of copper, not zinc. This sparked a frenzy among coin experts. After verification, the coin was declared genuine, and its value skyrocketed. Today, this coin is worth more than $15,000 to $18,000, depending on condition. 1 in near mint condition could bring in over $25,000, and if it's in pristine uncirculated condition, it could even reach 6 figures. Why? Because only a few exist. It is one of the rarest and most desirable modern coins ever discovered in circulation. Now, I know what you're thinking: how do I know if my 1982 penny is worth a fortune? Here's how you can find out: check the date. Style: use a magnifying glass. A small date has thinner numbers, and the 2 in 1982 is slightly higher than the 1 on a large date. The numbers are thicker and more evenly aligned. Check the mint mark. If there's no mint mark, it was struck in Philadelphia. If there's a D, it came from the Denver Mint. Step 3. Check the composition. Use a scale that measures in grams. Copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. You can also use the drop test. Copper coins make a ringing sound when dropped. Zinc coins make a dull thud. You might want to invest in a coin scale. They cost under $20 and could help you find a coin worth $20,000 or more. Of course, just having a rare variety isn't enough. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. Coins are graded from poor. The higher the grade, the more valuable your coin becomes. A circulated 1982 D small date copper might sell for $5,000 to $10,000. But an uncirculated, high-grade example, especially if slabbed and authenticated by PCGS or NGC, could easily reach $25,000 to $50,000 or more. There's even a rumor that one perfect specimen was valued at over $585,347. Yes, over $500,000. He 1982 Lincoln cent is the perfect storm of collectible value. It's historically important, full of varieties, affordable to start collecting, mysterious and filled with discovery potential. Even beginners can get in on the action. Start searching your penny jars, your coin rolls, your change at the grocery store. There are still rare 1982 pennies out there just waiting to be found. Until next time, happy hunting. Welcome back to USA Coins 1, the ultimate destination for coin lovers, treasure hunters, and collectors who want to unlock the hidden secrets of pocket change. Today, we're diving into a copper-coated mystery that might be lying quietly in your change jar. Yes, we're talking about the 1996 Lincoln penny, a coin that most people overlook. But what if I told you that some versions of this little cent can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars? That's right. The 1996 Lincoln cent might seem ordinary, but certain varieties and errors can make this penny worth more than $585,345 in rare cases. Stay with us because we're about to uncover the value, history, and hidden gems in the world of the 1996 Lincoln cent. Let's get started. First, let's rewind a little. The Lincoln cent has been a proud symbol of American coinage since 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait, a huge moment in U.S. mint history. Fast forward to 1996, the year we're focusing on. By this time, the Lincoln cent had seen decades of circulation, but there were still surprises coming out of the mint. The 1996 penny continued the modern small cent series, struck in copper-plated zinc, weighing about 2.5 grams and composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. It was minted at 3 major locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, with the San Francisco Mint producing only proof coins. Over 6.6 billion Lincoln cents were minted in 1996, but here's the twist: not all 1996 pennies are created equal. Now here comes the most exciting part. Some 1996 Lincoln cents can be worth a fortune because of minting errors. These are the pennies that collectors and dealers are always hunting for. Here are some of the most valuable 1996 penny errors. A double die means the coin was struck twice in slightly different positions, causing doubling in parts of the design. Look closely at the date: Liberty or In God We Trust for doubling. A clear DDO from 1996 can fetch $50 to over $1,000 depending on condition. If your 1996 penny is struck center, meaning part of the design is missing or pushed to one side, you could be looking at $100 to $500 or more, especially if the date is still visible. This is a fun one. A tiny die break between the B and E in Liberty creates what looks like the letter I, spelling BIE. These quirky coins are highly collectible and can be worth $10 to $75 based on condition. If the coin has no reeded edge and appears wider than normal, it might be a broad strike error. Values range from $50 to several hundred depending on grade. These occur when the die begins to break, leaving raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin. Depending on how dramatic they are, these errors can sell for $20 to $200 plus. Weigh your coin, should be about 2.5 grams. A wildly different weight could mean a planchet error. Check for mint luster. The more red and shiny, the more value it can bring. Consider getting your coin graded. If it looks rare, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Once you identify a gem, you can sell it through eBay, heritage auctions, great collections, or even local coin shows. So there you have it, folks. The incredible story of the 1996 Lincoln penny, a tiny coin with the power to deliver big surprises. Whether it's a minor error or a rare gem, every penny deserves a second look. Have you found a rare 1996 penny? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoy learning about rare coins and hidden treasures, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and tap that bell so you never miss a new discovery. Thanks for watching and happy hunting, coin collectors. This is USA Coins 1, where every coin has a story, and maybe, a fortune behind it. Welcome back to USA Coins 1. Today, we dive deep into one of the most underappreciated coins in your change jar, the 1993 Lincoln cent. Yes, that little copper-plated coin with the image of President Abraham Lincoln might be worth hundreds, thousands, or even over $585,000 if you've got the right one. So buckle up, coin lovers, because we're about to reveal the secrets, history, and jaw-dropping market value behind the 1993 Lincoln penny, a coin you might just have sitting in your pocket right now. Let's rewind time. The year is 1993. Bill Clinton is sworn in as the 42nd President of the United States. Jurassic Park is breaking box office records. And while the world was moving forward, the United States Mint was quietly producing over 7 billion Lincoln cents. The 1993 penny might not seem special at first glance, but hidden among these billions are some of the rarest and most valuable modern pennies ever struck. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent has been a cornerstone of American coinage since 1909. And the 1993 edition marked another step in the evolution of the penny. This version of the penny is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. But don't let the cheap materials fool you. While most of these coins are only worth a cent, some rare variations and high-grade examples are fetching unbelievable amounts of money. Now, you might be asking, why would a 1993 penny be worth more than $500,000? Great question. Mintage numbers, mint markers, and varieties, condition or grade, rarity and demand. Let's break these down. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 5.6 billion coins, while Denver made 6.4 billion. That's a lot of pennies. But here's the twist, even with those massive numbers, a few incredibly rare errors and pristine condition coins have skyrocketed in value, so much so, that a 1993 Lincoln penny sold at auction for a mind-blowing $585,346. Let's talk about those rare errors. Some of the most valuable 1993 Lincoln cents include: design is struck twice by accident, creating a doubling effect. Look closely at Liberty or the date, 1993. If you see doubling, you may have a rare DDO variety. Center strike. Some 1993 pennies were struck center, missing part of the design. A 50% off-center coin with visible date can fetch over $500 or more. Broad-struck coins. These are coins that escape the collar during striking, causing a flattened and expanded appearance. A well-centered broad strike can go for $200 to $1,000 depending on condition. Wrong planchet errors. Imagine a penny struck on a dime or foreign coin blank. Some rare 1993 cents were accidentally struck on the wrong planchets. Those can sell for $5,000 plus depending on rarity. Clipped planchet coins with a bite taken out due to a misfeed in the blanking press. These clipped planchet 1993 cents are popular and can be worth $50 to $300 plus depending on size and shape of the clip. And here's the kicker, many of these coins were found in pocket change or coin rolls by everyday people just like you. A 1993 penny in circulated condition might just be worth a cent or two. But a coin graded by PCGS or NGC as MS-67 or higher, especially with a rare error, can be worth thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, How can you find a valuable 1993 Lincoln penny? Start by doing what so many collectors do: coin roll hunting, coins with full original red luster, no scratches, dings, or discoloration signs of doubling, center strikes, or clipped edges, coins with unusual weight, any odd details that stand out. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe and examine every 1993 penny closely. It takes time. It takes patience. But imagine finding a coin that could pay off a car, or even a house. If you find a 1993 penny that looks promising, don't clean it, that destroys value. Instead, submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Once graded, you'll have an official valuation, and it becomes much easier to sell for top dollar at auction. Collectors are hungry for high-grade, error 1993 cents, and the market is hot. If you find the right one, you're not just holding a coin. You're holding a treasure. So now we ask you, do you have a rare 1993 Lincoln penny sitting in your collection? Go check. You never know what kind of history, rarity, and wealth might be hiding in your change jar. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell right now, so you never miss the latest videos about rare and valuable coins. This is USA Coins 1, your #1 destination for uncovering the hidden treasures of American coinage. Welcome back to USA Coins 1. Today, we are diving deep into a coin that many of you probably overlook every single day, the 1996 Lincoln penny. Yes, that small copper-colored coin sitting in your jar, under your couch, or inside your wallet could actually be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. You heard that right. Some 1996 Lincoln cents have sold for up to $585,344 or even more, depending on condition, rarity, and special error types. This is not just another penny, this is a piece of history, a hidden gem, and potentially a life-changing discovery. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly what to look for, where to find it, and how to cash in if you hit the jackpot. This is USA Coins 1. Let's unlock the value of the 1996 Lincoln penny. Let's start with the story behind the coin. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, and over a century later, it's still in circulation. But the version we're focusing on today is the one minted in 1996, and it has a few secrets you should know. The 1996 Lincoln penny was part of the Lincoln Memorial Design Series, which ran from 1959 until 2008. On the front of the coin, or the obverse, we see Lincoln's portrait designed by Victor David Brenner. On the back, or reverse, is the image of the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. But what makes the 1996 issue so special? Well, let's break it down. The 1996 Lincoln cent was minted in 3 locations across the United States: Philadelphia Mint, no mint marked; Denver Mint, marked with a D; San Francisco Mint, marked with an S, but only for proof coins. 6.6 billion coins, 6.5 billion coins, just 2.5 million coins. So yes, over 13 billion regular pennies were made in 1996. But here's where it gets interesting. Only a few of those coins have the right combination of condition, rarity, and error that make them worth hundreds, thousands, and in rare cases, even over $500,000. Now here's where it gets jaw-dropping. Did you know that a 1996 Lincoln penny with a rare error and pristine condition once sold for $585,344 at a private collector auction? While that's an outlier, most extremely rare coins sell in the $5,000 to $25,000 range. That six-figure sale shows just how valuable a rare 1996 cent can become under the right circumstances. A 1996 D penny graded MS 68 read by PCGS sold $4.2820. A 1996 Lincoln cent with an center strike sold $4.780. A double die obverse 1996 penny fetched $1,900 at auction, and a 1996 penny struck on a foreign planchet sold $4.125. So never underestimate your pennies. You could literally be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. Now that you know what to look for, here's how to check your 1996 pennies at home. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the date, Liberty, and In God We Trust. Look for doubling, cracks, or anything odd in the design. Use bright LED lighting to catch minor flaws or variations. Compare your coin to certified images from PCGS or NGC websites that if you think you found something special, get it graded. Services like PCGS, NGC, or ANAX will certify and authenticate your coin for resale or auction. Now let's talk 2025 market value.ss. Thanks for watching USA Coins 1, where your pocket change becomes powerful knowledge. If you learned something new or are now excited to go check your coins, hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing coin stories, history, and real-time market values. Drop a comment below if you found any interesting 1996 pennies or if you have questions. We love hearing from our coin community, and remember, the next valuable coin might be sitting in your hands right now. See you in the next video, only on USA Coins 1. Welcome back to USA Coins 1, the home of rare coin treasures, hidden values, and jaw-dropping coin discoveries that could change your life. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of a coin that millions of people have touched, a coin that might be hiding in your pocket change right now, and yet, could be worth a small fortune. Yes, we're talking about the 1996 Lincoln cent, also known as the 1996 penny. You might be asking yourself, how could a 1-cent coin from 1996 be worth anything more than its face value? Well, what if I told you that some of these seemingly ordinary pennies have sold for hundreds, thousands, even over $500,000? Yes, you heard that right. Over $585,343 for a penny. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your change jar, your old piggy banks, or that shoebox under your bed. You could be sitting on a jackpot. So grab your magnifying glass and let's dive in. Let's start with the basics. The history of the 1996 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been in continuous production since 1909, introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, and since then, it has become one of the most iconic coins in American history. Now, the 1996 Lincoln penny was struck during a time when billions of cents were being produced each year. The United States Mint struck the 1996 penny at 3 different locations: the San Francisco Mint, which produced proof coins marked with an S. The composition of these pennies was mostly 97.5% zinc with a 2.5% copper plating, a formula introduced in 1982 due to rising copper prices. So, if billions of these were made, what makes some of them special? Here's the truth. Most 1996 Lincoln cents you find in circulation will be worth just 1 cent. But, certain rare errors, die varieties, and high-grade examples can bring in big bucks on the coin market. Let's go through the most valuable categories one by one. Some 1996 pennies were struck with errors that make them highly collectible. Here are the most desirable ones. Double die obverse. Look closely at the lettering on the front, especially the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." If the letters appear doubled, you might have a double die obverse. These can sell for anywhere from $50 to over $1,000, depending on the severity and condition. Center penny, especially one that is 50% or more off and still shows the date, can fetch between $100 to $500 or more. Broad strikes and clipped planchets. These mint errors, where the coin is not struck correctly in the collar or has part of the metal blank missing, are very popular with collectors. Broad strikes from 1996 can bring $50 to $200 depending on the grade. Struck on the wrong planchet, extremely rare, but if your 1996 penny was accidentally struck on a dime or foreign coin planchet, its value could skyrocket to thousands of dollars. The 1996 Lincoln penny was minted only in proof sets and never intended for circulation. These coins are struck with a mirror-like finish and high detail. In perfect PR70 deep cameo condition. A 1996 penny can be worth over $100, with some extremely rare ultra-high-grade examples reaching over $1,000 at auction. So what are you waiting for? Go check your change right now. You could be sitting on a coin worth hundreds, thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel USA Coins 1, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a valuable coin update. We've got more videos coming your way on rare coins, hidden treasures, and the secrets of the coin collecting world. Drop a comment below if you have a 1996 penny, or if you found any interesting coin lately. We love hearing from you. This is USA Coins 1, and until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and keep dreaming big.